Cows. You've all seen them, blissfully grazing pastures all across America. But have you ever wondered, how did they get here?
Cows were originally domesticated from wild aurochs on separate occasions, in the Middle East and in India, where they stayed for hundreds of years until one fateful day, when a terrible white man named Christopher Columbus journeyed across the North Atlantic Ocean and accidentally discovered America.
This is a new continent! Oh my god!
And the people who lived there. Unfortunately for them, their lives were about to get a whole lot worse.
His discovery opened up opportunities for trade between Europe and the Americas, which has come to be known as the Columbian Exchange. The Columbian Exchange allowed for many valuable goods to be traded back and forth between the two continents. One of these goods happened to be cows, which were brought to America by the English and Spanish, and quickly became accustomed to the new environment, playfully frolicking across America's beautiful free land.
Oh! Cut!
Unfortunately, this land turned out to be less free than they thought, as it was owned by Native Americans, and they weren't a big fan of these new animals who were trampling their crops.
But it didn't really matter, because English and Spanish colonies began popping up all over America, and they weren't a big fan of these humans who were trampling their fun. So, naturally, they integrated more cows into America's ecosystem. The English spread them throughout modern Virginia, Massachusetts, Delaware, New Hampshire, and New York, and the Spanish introduced them to southwest Gulf areas like modern Florida. By this time, the Native Americans completely changed their minds, deciding that they loved cows and welcoming them onto their continent. Basically, they realized that they could eat them and turn them into clothes. So they did.
The natives drank their milk and ate their meat, so now they can have their pudding. They used their hides to make clothing and furniture, and used their strength for labor and transportation. The settlers used cows in many similar ways. However, their primary influence on the colonists was economic. Most settlers were farmers, and cows provided them with a variety of products to be sold and traded.
In what some would call a pro-gamer move, colonists didn't resist from clearing many acres of land to be used for raising cattle. I'm sure the natives didn't mind this at all, but does it really even matter? At this point, their continent had been conquered by the white man, and their culture completely demolished, only to be remembered in the degrading content of 1950s television shows such as Bonanza, Wagon Gunsmoke, Train, The Rifleman, Maverick, Rawhide, and as we all know, there's no coming back from that.
What's he saying? Near as I can figure it out, he don't seem to like white men.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video about cows and the Columbian Exchange. We hope you guys enjoyed. Moo.
Baby cow going mad in a field. You make me feel so goddamn real. Baby cow going mad in a field, growing up to be somebody's meal. Baby cow, why don't you shake that ass? And I'll reward you with some blades of grass. Baby cow going mad in a field. You make me feel so goddamn real. Baby cow going mad in a field.